Alright, what's poppin'? We back with free game. We got Man in the building.
We got League Thames in the building.
Free game, Sean P.
Justice.
Arcane.
Got a lot of special guests in the house tonight, and we gotta touch down and talk about the Kawhi Leonard, DeMar DeRozan deal. Everybody got an opinion on it. People been speaking on Kawhi's name in such a way. He don't want to do this. He don't want to do that. You know, he don't really want to play this year. People are speaking about, you know, the way the Raptors organization treated DeMar DeRozan and the relationship between players and owners these days. So it's a lot to unpackage going on with this. So I'm gonna start off by dishing it to the the source we got closest to Kawhi.
That's all. The insider. The inside.
You know, we ain't gonna ask you to dig too deep, but you know, we need a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Rose bomb.
What's your initial thoughts on how the whole thing just went down? Go ahead, just spill something.
We gotta just say this first though. He was really hurt though throughout the whole season. He really was hurt. You know, everything else is true. He did go to New York, you know, for the rehab to check up, see what was going on. But he only went because basically what happened was San Antonio was saying it was like a similar injury like Tony Parker had. Yeah. But he just felt like he wasn't ready. So he felt like, you know, what they doctors, what they saying, he felt like something going on, something fishy. They ain't, you know, if they saying this, I should be healthy, I go out and play, I don't feel healthy, so I'm not going to risk getting injured again or something worse happens. So he went to New York, blah, 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 got rehab. They found out it was totally different injury than what San Antonio had, which is why all this stuff started up about like his camp and then talking about his uncle don't want him to play and all that. So so the back and forth started with that basically, but you know, it was kind of just, it came to like with Isaiah Thomas basically, you know, like with his injury, Boston said it was this injury. He went out and played, got more injured, whatever, got worse. It got worse, had to get surgery, and it cost him how much money? He got traded to the Exactly. So 1 year too. So, but we got to just start with that, and then everything else, you know, y'all can ask whatever, and then.
Okay, we'll go around, get everybody's thoughts on it. I got a couple things to touch on with it.
Yeah, I mean, so with the Kawhi situation, I mean, it definitely, you can see it brewing throughout the season. We were starting to see kind of, you know, back and forth. You start to see, you know, reports here, you know, Kawhi's feeling a certain way. He's only spewing information to his Uncle Dennis. You got back and forth, you know, then towards the end of the season, you know, after he's not been playing, you know, he's only played in 9 games. You got basically up from the top, you have Popovich having his shooters, TP and Ginobili kind of coming out and, you know, talking about
throwing shots.
You know, he should still be in. You know, where was he? Where is he? You know, we all know that was out of line. Exactly. Tony Parker saying stuff like, you know, I've had this injury before. It wasn't really that much. So once you started, to me, that seemed like the last straw.
It was.
I don't think Kawhi, he doesn't strike me as the type of person, for at least from what we've seen in college when he was at San Diego State and when he came into the league, he works hard. He's gonna play as long as he's not injured. If he's ready, he's gonna play. If you feel like he's not comfortable with the injury last year with the rehab, he wasn't gonna play. So to try to force his hand by having Popovich, because the only thing about it, TP and Ginobili don't never speak out. I'm talking never speak out. They don't never say nothing. So the fact that they even had a quote of saying something to reporters and then they put it out, they wanted that out. The Spurs for sure wanted that out. And who would make that decision to have that be out? That's Popovich. That comes from the top. So I think, that was definitely his last straw. This loyalty and you know, I think besides anything else, that to me was a big, you know, was a really big thing.
What you think, Justice?
I think everything the way it was handled was just sloppy, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, this is disgusting. This is your superstar. I don't care. I mean, first of all, why would he fake being hurt? This is the game we all love to play, basketball. Why would he fake hurt? Said, this is your superstar. You got a bunch of old heads, role player. This is your superstar. Like, you gotta trust him. That showed a lack of trust. Top 5.
Oh yeah.
The LeBron stopper. Like, the only man I've ever seen really give him a little bit of issues. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give that man the benefit of the doubt. Even if you having doubts, bro, that's your star player, bro. And the way they did him, bro, they threw him to the wolves. They let the media like piranha. They jumped on his ass. They did. He was like, what? Any real nigga would have been like, oh nah, man, fuck that. The way they handled that shit was just messed up, bro. Like, I don't know. People like they get the Spurs the benefit of doubt. Oh, they're the best ran organization. You act like they can't never mess up, which they did.
Yeah.
Patriots,
exactly.
Yeah, so Patriots. I mean, I don't know why Butler was out of the game. I don't know.
Football coming out.
We ain't even gonna touch on that. But yeah, man, the way they handled it was just terrible, bro. And it's gonna come back to bite him in the ass for sure.
Okay.
Just for me. Piggybacking off of what y'all said, man, this is what y'all got. This was supposed to be got to take that mantle from Tim Duncan once Tim Duncan left the organization.
Yeah.
The Spurs have been known as a professional organization for years, from David Robinson to the Iceman, George Gervin, Sean Elliott, all the way to now. You feel me? You guys have been the most professional organism in basketball. You could argue for since y'all been around, since y'all came from the ABA. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fact.
And like y'all said, it's really weird to me how these organizations get away with so much. And it's like y'all said. Is the two most professional organizations people talk about in football is the Patriots and San Antonio, or NBA is the Spurs, and it's like it shows you ego gets in the way. You got two legendary Hall of Fame coaches going down the record books as the greatest in their profession, and y'all let y'all egos get to y'all head. The man was hurt. He was hurt. So why are you sending your vets out here to say what they got to say and to do this instead of letting him come back when he was ready? Clearly, he played 9 games and was still in pain.
And was trying to get out.
He was trying to get out there. But like it's like Isaiah Thomas tweeted the other day. Pay attention to my example, pretty much.
Yeah.
I played with a hurt hip in the East Finals. Right after my sister's death, what I did for the city of Boston.
In the playoffs.
I'm talking about back the Brinks truck up for me. I get traded from Boston to Cleveland, from Cleveland to LA, and now I'm on a 1-year, $1 million deal with Denver.
And that was after he told Danny Ainge, I'm gonna take less money this summer, at the time,
so you can go
get Gordon Hayward.
Exactly.
And then you trade me.
I just feel like the way I went, as much respect as I have for Pop as a coach and as a he pretty much is the Spurs. He's the general manager, all that kind of stuff. He played his cards wrong in this situation.
Oh no!
Everything he did from telling Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili to say what they said, to the way they handled Kawhi's injury with the doctors and him going to New York and all that kind of stuff, and from him doing interviews to when reporters are asking him what's wrong with Kawhi, he's go ask Kawhi's people what's wrong. You can't do that.
Throw him under.
Now let me play
under the bus and drove it right over him.
Let me play devil's advocate because. I mean, it's a fact that, okay, the Spurs have been a model organization and such and such. Why is it this year that all of a sudden now they're going downhill, Pop is looking a little more shaky? Would you say, I feel like from outside looking in, he was going through some stuff too. Remember, he just lost his wife.
That's fact.
It could have been some of that, it's whatever, man. He tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? To where he kind of just, didn't put the type of energy and effort, and his patience wasn't there as it should have been, and he kind of just mishandled it. But, I mean, y'all think that could have been part of it? Or?
I think so. I feel like that's part too.
It's just a game.
Basketball is small compared to life.
And even then, it's like, it's no, like, he don't got no hard feelings for Pop either. It's not like he don't like him.
It's not like
he respects him, but like what y'all said, basically he just felt like if the roles flipped, say, you know what I'm saying, he said that about Tim Duncan when he was younger. Exactly. If Tim Duncan was hurt, or if it was something like that, how, you know what I'm saying?
He would have got criticized.
Exactly. But then you can have them talk about me like that, but if I probably talk about them like that, I already know what's gonna happen. And
especially at the time where, like what Justice was saying, this is the franchise player now. So TP and Ginobili ain't that anymore.
Not at all.
And even though they are the veterans and they're the champions, Kawhi's a champion as well. So let's look at him. Let's look at him like if he's the guy now, and I'm the veteran. That's cool.
That's a fact.
Let's talk behind closed doors.
Exactly.
Let's talk in the locker room. You know what, Kawhi, guys? I just really gotta ask you, like, is you really rehabbing? If you really have to ask him, we don't need to put that to the reporters.
Right, bro.
Yeah, they kind of it's both because he ain't he not the type to go kick it with his teammates either. You know what I mean? Like he to himself. Like he got his circle. His circle, and that's it. If you're not part of his circle, all right, we cool, but we not cool like that. You know, so exactly. So when the team, let's have team events, team dinners, like
not necessarily.
That's not my thing. But we cool though.
Respected though. It's not like he disrespected.
So I feel like that's part of it too. That's probably why they.
You can't go having player only means attacking the guy and doing all that. You can't do that.
That never ends.
That's not how it works.
He killed me. Tony Parker killed me with that. I'm
my
like,
injury was worse.
So you know exactly how he's feeling. You know the pain.
Everybody reacts to pain differently.
I can't tell you how you're feeling.
And you're not doing as much of his load as him, so you can.
And
And
let's be real, Tony Parker can say his injury was worse, but even when you were one of the guys there, you never carried the load there. It was always Tim Duncan carrying the load until he got. And by the time he got longer too, Kawhi was starting to step up and develop his game a lot more. Just like when David Robinson was getting longer too, Tim Duncan had developed his game more.
You
guys were good. You were Hall of Fame players, but you guys were never the guy. So it's different. You guys never carried that load.
You don't gotta score 20 plus.
Exactly.
Like the best player.
It's like when Tim Duncan was there. You're not scoring 20 and 10, and you're not guarding Kevin Garnett every night. You're not guarding Karl Malone. You're not guarding all these power forwards who were in the game at the time, bro. It's different.
And honestly, when TP have recently had big injuries and quad injuries and ankle, that was more recently in the last 3 or 4 years.
Exactly.
Which also goes with Tony Parker's, decline and regression as well too. So I mean, so your injury wasn't worse, but I mean.
Just one last piece on the Kawhi situation. This is free game. We ain't got to pull no punches. I screenshotted a couple tweets. I see one right here say, Kawhi Leonard, in parentheses, feelings is listed as questionable for the 18-19 season. What y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Talking crazy about that?
Nah, man. He gonna play, bro, this year. He gonna play. And at the end of the day, he gotta play.
He got to. He has no choice. At this point, you gotta show that he's still a top 3 player. He's got to show. As serious as his injury was for you to only play 9 out of 82 games, you have to show, one, if you want to get the bag, secondly, if you want to go to the Lakers, you have to show that you're healthy and you're still top 3.
He will.
You have to show that. And you're going to do that. He's going to do that.
And just because, as low key as he is, he's still here with everybody saying.
That's facts.
Everybody knows what's going on.
Everybody knows what's going on.
All these athletes will say, I don't watch SportsCenter. I don't watch other sports.
You may not watch.
Y'all hear it.
Exactly.
You're going to hear it. Y'all be on social media. This is Asian social media. Y'all either see or hear about it as it happens.
Exactly. And like Sean P said, the homie gonna say, bro, you see what they say in sports? What you gonna do? What you about to do?
They would be lying if they said that they don't have the SportsCenter app. They would be lying. They may not be watching every single second of First Take or Skip and Shannon.
That's a fact.
You don't think the homies or the mamas? You don't think moms are call? Baby, look what they say about you.
Well, let me build out that then. If that's how you feel and he gonna come back with a vengeance, then what do we think about the Raptors?
They might go to the finals.
The Raptors is cheats.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Boston's going to the finals. Boston is my pick to win the East. Boston is my pick to win the East.
But did the Raptors get better?
Raptors beat the Sixers for sure.
They're going to be very good defensively. I feel like they're going to be a really good defensive team.
Oh, no,
they can have one.
Kyle Lowry is ass.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyrie finna be.
That's the only
Kyle Lowry.
You get 25 mil for nothing.
It gets to
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. You can ask Justice. I used to be a believer of Kyle Lowry. I was drinking the Kool-Aid like a motherfucker.
He don't make nothing in May.
Bro,
he'll average 20 a game all season. As soon as he plays
32 now.
Yeah, bro. They
remember from Villanova. That was a minute ago.
Come on, man.
I used to be a believer of Lowry.
He did 4.
But I mean, like you said, defensively they got Kawhi, Ibaka, Valanciunas. Then Lowry will play.
And
they got the same bench.
They got that same bench. They gonna be nice, but Boston is different.
The problem is,
but Kawhi gonna show up in the playoffs.
Oh no, that's fact.
It's not gonna be games with DeRozan take a game off. You're not gonna have that.
I think Philly might be able to beat them niggas to keep it real with you.
Philly,
I think that
I wanted to see that series last year.
Philly lost a lot of the shooters they had surrounded around.
They lost all the
They got JJ Redick back, but
Wilson Chandler.
They lost Ilyasova.
I know he ain't gonna be killing me. Y'all see number 30 from Summer League? That nigga's like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
what
that's
actually
Cosmo.
He ain't gonna be no superstar, but that nigga got a wet
They
ass
actually drafted him
number.
2 years ago. He just finished his overseas deal in White. That's why he's in some of
They
the
always like finishing them.
Yeah,
Okay,
he finished his
yeah,
overseas deal just now.
He said I'm the best 30 in the NBA.
You're a lie. The best 30 is Wardell. Wardell Stephen Curry. Watch your mouth.
What?
Watch your mouth.
I would probably find a couple
Yeah.
more 30s
Yeah.
that's better.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
who the
we
real
gotta-
30
we gotta
is?
kill that.
I ain't hear him.
That they were saying he didn't want to go to the Lakers because he didn't want to play with LeBron.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
that-
That's
crazy.
somebody. Yeah, we gotta talk about
We
this.
didn't believe all that.
Bro, they give a new Kawhi
Spurs was
report
putting that
every year. Every day, it's like, oh, Kawhi's not feeling the Raptors. 2 hours later, Kawhi's warming up. He ain't even in Toronto yet. What are you talking about?
And you know,
Because Kawhi is called job, right? The
We know
most
for a
quiet
fact,
nigga.
Who wouldn't want to play with Brian?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Madness.
saying. And to make it seem like, okay, he doing this, and then, okay, he don't really want to play here. He only want to be by himself. Kawhi, at the end of the day, we know his basketball IQ and his regular off the court IQ is high.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
He can
He's
see
definitely
what
a
a
smart guy.
game is right now at this point. It's not saying that the game is always going to be like this, but you know he can't just play by himself.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Against the Warriors.
Nobody
They
can
got
right now.
5 All-Stars now. He like, yeah,
Yeah.
Toronto gonna get it done.
Or yeah, I'm gonna go to the Clippers and just be with who? I mean, you know, come
Like
on.
I honestly said, he wanted to go from the get go. He just wanted to go home to LA.
Yeah,
that's where
in general,
That's
yeah.
where he wanted to go. And then like he didn't have no like favorite. Like of course everybody want to play for the Lakers. It's the
Yeah.
Lakers.
Yeah,
but at the
he
end of
just
the day,
wanted to at least be home.
if they sent him to the Clippers, he
I
wasn't.
was just going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Did you know if the Clippers leave, like, would he be opposed to going to the Clippers? Or
No. He just wanted to be back in
Be
LA.
back in LA,
Just feel me?
period.
So,
Okay.
but and now he in Toronto. But he not like okay, you gonna send me to Toronto? All right, cool. But
Okay.
at the end of the day, too, he just wanted to get out and get a new situation.
Exactly. At the end
So
of the
how
day.
everybody feel about the way Toronto treated DeMar and the whole situation as far as
Sloppy. Disgusting.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
keep it a buck.
God.
I'm gonna keep
Manager,
it. But if
yeah.
I'm the GM,
See,
it's a lose-lose. All right, say you keep DeMar. We're gonna go to the same place
and
and
he still don't
lose.
do anything in the
And I'm not
You
even-
gonna hear the same-
and I'm not
you gonna
even-
hear-
I'm not even opposed to y'all trade him, but the whole thing with, let's be real. First of all, nobody wants to live in Toronto. It's cold as fuck. The taxes are hella high in Toronto.
True.
Don't sports channels is sports channels is completely different. The whole time it's in a different country altogether. So my whole thing is with Toronto over the history of the Toronto Raptors since they came to the league. Every superstar y'all had has left except for DeMar. Even if you want to call him a superstar, Vince Carter y'all pushed out the door.
T-Mac.
Pretty much y'all pushed him out the door. T-Mac left because he wanted to be in Orlando.
Chris Bosh was like,
Chris Bosh left to go
I
be with
got
LeBron
nothing here,
here.
yeah.
DeMar was the only star player y'all
That's
ever
true.
really
I
had
want
that
to
say,
stay here.
I'm going to embrace Toronto. I've been here since I was
Yeah,
19.
that's
I love it here.
But you don't know. We don't know. Like even then, we don't know when Kawhi do like it and stay.
No, that's fact. That's facts. I
That's a
know,
fact.
Frank.
But my whole thing is these organizations get away with a lot.
That's
You
true.
could talk to him a week before at some league. I'm not going to trade you. You got to say all options open. Tell him all. Be honest.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
options are open because you know that's
No,
what
I
it
feel
is.
you, I feel
And then
you.
to trade
I
him
feel you
away.
on that.
But then when these players go and sign with whoever they want to do
You get
sign
mad.
with,
Then
it's a backlash.
Kings
How
did
do you
the same
trade
thing
him?
to DeMar.
He's the same thing to DeMar.
He just maxed him out the year before.
Got
He
it.
still got
He
two
You
whole
just
years
maxed
left on
out
his
his
deal.
contract, and then you traded for a player
He
who
got
may leave.
three.
Disrespect.
He got
three for 83 still.
He still got three.
Like,
Yep, he got three.
Unforgivable.
yeah, and I'm not even gonna front.
And that apology pissed me off even more. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
I seen DeMar reaction at this emoji.
Because after the fact, it's kind of like.
That's just my whole thing.
It was a
It's
half-ass
these
apology,
organizations
like, I'm
get away
sorry.
with way too much.
He
And
should
these
just
players
stop.
can't never
Yeah,
think
he had to say sorry just because everybody was mad.
Facts.
But the GM should he
But
did.
he
He
said
kept it real
sorry
after
after
too
that.
though. He just said, if we don't make this trade and we lose, it's still on me. We got
Exactly.
the
That's
same thing
not-
over and
that's
over.
It's gonna be the same
That's a
outcome.
So I'd rather have a new.
Here's the thing, me and P was talking
Yeah.
about. Some teams just ain't gonna win a championship, and the
Bruh.
Toronto Raptors is one of them.
Keep it aside.
If you
Keep it
still,
aside.
you
Keep it in the
still
buck.
gotta sell tickets and keep a
Thank
fan
you.
base. DeMar DeRozan
50
is
wins
still.
a year.
You got one of the best fan base in Canada. You're the only team in Canada.
You're-
Y'all stay on the
relevant.
top 5 team in the East
One of
every
us
year
exciting
with what
teams,
you got.
too.
Exciting team.
Yeah.
DeMar the high flyer. You got all of this going for
Drake
you.
coming to the
Now
game.
you going to do a 1 year go for gold type thing with Kawhi. Are you gonna win with just Kawhi and Lowry this year
You're not
as your
gonna
2
win
best
this
players?
year, really.
Y'all
See?
gonna be a good team
Oh,
again. Yeah.
facts.
Y'all gonna sell tickets, but after this year, how you gonna sell tickets with just
And
Kawhi?
I feel like they said too, like If he don't like it, then we just gonna rebuild.
That's why I was just gonna say they can go complete rebuild. This does not work.
That's
what I was telling you.
As opposed to they could have been a playoff team for 4 more years.
I got a question.
But what would you rather do? Would you rather be a time winning championship now?
But
Against the Warriors,
If you feel like they feel like with Kawhi, they could get to the finals probably, at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
But who's to say with DeMar they couldn't have done it? Their roadblock has been LeBron James.
Exactly.
It has been LeBron every year.
I don't got them beating Philly.
I
don't got them beating
Let's be
Philly.
real. It's been like that's like what Justin B said. We always talk about back in the Jordan era. Barkley, everybody that didn't want to talk about the Jordan era gets a pass from me because Jordan gets to go. You get a pass. You didn't win the round. Let's be real. Akeem Olajuwon, unfortunately, Jordan was retired for about a year and a half. Very fortunate. So it's like anybody that's in the East Jordan LeBron era, it's like, bruh.
Well, and this was like that was a good point too because me and Lee was talking about it last week. We was like, well, if Missouri would have just waited, maybe now that Bron has beaten us the last 3 years.
Exactly.
We've seen Hoodie Lowry, Hoodie DeMar after game shooting because they going 0 for 10, 1 for 10. Okay.
That's a fact.
Hoodie Lowry.
That's how you know it's bad. Nigga, you're not getting better at this point of the season, bro. Like,
we were saying, we were like,
should have did that during all season.
Missouri should at least, we still have DeMar under contract.
Try
Let's
one more
wait
time.
One more time.
Now that LeBron
because then you can trade DeMar next summer if you
tried it once without Bron.
That's what people neglected to say.
But
their roadblock has been LeBron James.
But then think about this. You wait till next year. Who you gonna trade DeMar for?
That's true.
If you got that one right now,
you gotta almost go.
You gotta go for it.
You gotta do everything to try to convince him to stay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, Missouri already having dinner with him tonight. He having dinner with him right now.
What that mean?
Just stay, nigga, stay.
What's it?
Nigga, stay.
You think about that nigga a whole Chris franchise?
I know.
If they ain't gonna work, that shit ain't gonna work. That nigga drive. Don't he drive Suburban still?
No, that ain't true. That ain't true.
I know that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
He did inside the San Antonio.
I knew that one.
This joint gonna get through customs somehow.
Let's go to the source. Let's go to the source.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. He did keep it though, like.
Okay.
But he fixed it up.
That's
It's
not
not
all
like
he
he
got.
They made it
he got a BMW, the Maybach.
They made it seem like he got smoked and that's it.
No. I'm gonna keep it a buck though too. He is hella cheap though.
Oh yeah,
that's true. All that cheap.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
This gonna make it past customs.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I was balling like that, I'm still gonna win some of 50 Cent Tuesdays
That's
too.
what I'm saying. Facts. I'm not even gonna front with you. Kawhi still plays Sega Genesis, so I'm not. That's all we heard it first. He still plays Sega Genesis. Let's not get it twisted now.
I never got it.
He played NBA Live 98 on the PC. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Nigga playing Roller Coaster Tycoon right
Taking it back.
Alright, I think we got enough on Kawhi. We'll tap back in with some more shit later. Free game.
Free game.
Free game.
I guess you really wanna know, That's your problem, yeah. Check it, She keep asking where I've been, I ask her why she wanna know. I've been searching for some deeper shit that just won't let me go. I done seen some situations that done changed the way